dia ye mamunyina adwo anwumre de ba power 97.9 TV XYZ no siabo ensema wodo ayabo ano se no siabo Kasiebo de bremo ereden me kotonim abosom de to saduonu wotwemfie mpemienu ene aduonu num eda bukuyada ene braso se ye de be Kasiebo bi sign nam radio XYZ aye no mo ewo fiduemu ha na eye station sawodo bebre nso efa yedwumade ebi Global FM ewo ho Sharp FM takrade nso FM kwankwanta Boom FM ewo jazz kan honorable Kofi Adams papa bi na bato mpesu ase ginyame wo sampa na nanma afogo so West End Radio Lembeleke FM kwaza Nkigi FM ewo Bolivinsi Radio ni TV ewo Dunkono Fin Rich FM eso efa bi wasen fosu Trinity FM Bogoso High Radio ewo Bechem Oti Radio Wadambai Wempa Sampa Wendy FM Pusiga Bono FM Sunyane Loud Silence TV Kevin Taylor Papa bi wone na pamfo wamo fabi America memu ena Ghana ha sanso ena Sunset FM fabi Nyansapo FM wamo so fa Kasiebo bi Radio SM Online abefo fidintin tanso wamo fa Kasiebo bi Apostle State FM ewo Virginia tune in app so Power 97.9 Obenya Kasiebo bi ahwe atie ewo hom sanso na Daisy Radio wo Italy tie bi ewo hom Adam for Power Radio wo Paris J Live Radio PD Radio ninyina ewo UK multi TV bosso Radio XYZ Kasiebo bi enam eho information center sawodo bebre yememu wamo efa Kasiebo ebi wo Facebook eye Power 979 Power 979 TV XYZ honso wobenya Kasiebo ebi ahwe ewo ho sanso na YouTube XYZ broadcasting afa Facebook be pose man na manfo come page wobenya Kasiebo ebi ahwe ewo ho ensema wodo abeto adwa ewo Kasiebo mu bi ene se
And Supreme Court akwa setena no anansembia Chief Justice ya suspend no edukoto omonim awona semdi hono enne no omunyina adwia ko bankruma ya tamasi nchembe bi kura atese asam no bongarat bo abemu asante mantemu dwomteni ma NPP ama yokona no wose eviase nyina ya na dia yemfama na wagye abonebo Bernard Entwibo asiakon wokopiemo ewo Economic and Organized Crime Office yoko womo akache wose wo yare etimenemo kase ogusuda asipiti
Saso anana Ghana man penny John Dramani Mahama ne abemfo nimdifo bi ekohia na nsem ne mu no ensem bebrebe na na pie emu nsem no obeti bi Kasiebo yi emu wode atomra hyebedafo nyina enum hia se womo ye omomra hyebedwa adwuma womo ebehwe so aye na enkoba se aban krabata ya eka ho no womo ebevrevra womo dwumadi mu Sanso ana Arabia ya pound so enkwada board so ewo National Health Insurance Authority ni emuni sana jese ensebebre na eninti omampanya sanso ntampa atwene adi esinche adwuma no abono Edio na ensem fufromu extraction accountability projects tip ena name womo ss gold board penny bi da so e fe no Gordon ama my penny John Domini mama won you know enfiso Saso anene Metro Mass empanyfo dia to dwasa terminal kakraka pesa efe onbase bi se benese Metro Mass no ebenya ba bia park esisie na passenger fo nso no yetimi enya bi nso afo papa ba kore de wa mebo bre se odi na home na adam mekoka wa masebunti na ne diba Hey, papa do wa home wate won we wiase no etiefo ne ahwefo e wiase etwa ne ho akoba ebesi na ebe wiase wona wo se wo yekunta yemfa bibia ema wa wo kan Psalm 37 hwa ye wo wo se mahu obi a wono de wo se wo ye tinti etase wadendan sedua metwa mu koba ye no oni hobio enti man pani akufo ado odu ba bia ena hemfu munyina ma me sorry na mo ntia me nyina chie na owai wakoda di wode aweho akoda we or you fine man and answer it mean or you fine old za fine ka ho so be ka na mo bete e wo Kasiebo yi emu na yaje adwa e de bramo dia na te say enyumako bi e bo ye chidom na ye de Kasiebo yi e bramo
Tian fast da Emma Ruta Natural Products also and a 3P garlic mixture. As you say, a do herbal clinic account be power specialist herbal hospital. So a witchdom. Saso and a let's talk educational consult account be Sabash Herbal Center. Edimu Aquatin Little George Health Shop. What Tema Committee 5 Saso and a Ostek Real Estate. So account be Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center. A witchdom and so and a fay a yet ton and so you median obete. Eye Kasiebo no emusa so na solar natural clinic so ebu echidom na fe haxa mission ne haye ne capsules so ebu echidom bisa so na Spanish garlic mission ne capsules so can be MTN adwuma pa ho nso bete o Kasiebo ne mu efe mensa kan bia ne nyina no yede ebronti kwasoa na so adwade ton apese ton na mo hu dawuru ema no fabra na yende dwuma besu ase na Kasiebo kama yemfa emreo
na enyume ye ho aye fede a yemfa seda kese ma Elizabeth Togo woru na esiese ama ye ho aye fe mesenso aye fita white na chese active point dental clinic mo so mo nyina yedamase mo hwe mai ahosiesie koso yedamase na enyume mo kote bekafo yade adwane yede Kasiebo yi ebremo eyeme be po so hima nana ya fori wa amafo kwa mai agudie papa bi ladies dembo senafi
akuya Grantema nefe mesres obetena se na vitabeti oyiwa Kasiebo yamfa ensomo ensam no adoso eni ntini nyina so yade ebramo ye hye ensam no asia na asia piemu ewo eye Supreme Court sanse ne no jese eye Chief Justice se aya suspend no mami Gertrude Toko no ensam se de atie ni mami jese amanfo tro petition ade koma yewura mampanyewura John Dramani Mahama na ensam no committee ya tese nhwe na jese yembobo maame no nsam na aba no no crazy entimi gina so na yeyi ni senje na ofro ebeto aso na no am said aha onti ase nipa sa judgefo a committee no so omote so eso mudo so nsam no ompe ebinum jese ompe binum kura no mahwe yeyi omu emfi so ma sa nsem jese yeda ho atwe ne da were nya asem kuma na obomodin atwira eye application dia eye application ekoto court no anim se nsam no ene yenhwem ema no na court kwa asetena no na ese enya asem kuma kura eno na ese brofo amribi na bresu epie unanimous 7 ene de akwakwa unanimous ese kutia na no ese anse #the law is the law ese law na nkasa ene nso ene ni di pepepe sadia embra no eda ene ntia mokwa asetena no ese eye mpanyimfo na ati asem ni nyina se ensem a yede beto eye ese eye court anim anase omoyhwe mu no enhyeda mu enhyeda nyaduru asem na ese NCP more people ene ntia asem no yato ade asinche se enya asem kuma kora ewo ho na mra nsem nyina ekodai no te se owura Godfrey Damion no eka mbranimfo adi maame Gertrude Toko no anim na esa asem ni yedosom no ono nsantwerefo ekasaye na nsem a ode tu dwa no ebi enie.
Because really follows in the theme of what we've been witnessing, but yeah, I think that we'll move on. The law of battles that we can fight. We think that the process is flawed, no doubt. I mean, heavily flawed, laden with all kinds of constitutional violations. And I'm quite surprised that the Supreme Court will be more or less acceding to the perpetration of such violations against the highest judicial office order. It's not about Justice Tokono, as I keep saying. It's not about Justice Tokono at all. The issues are far-reaching. They actually impinge on matters which affect the independence of Ghana's judiciary, the security or tenure of judges and all. But if the Supreme Court, for whatever reason, that don't seem to take that view, well, so be it. I think that in future, the whole nation will get to know the consequences of this. What we can say is that this is a procedure that should be deplored. There cannot be a situation where the Chief Justice cannot face an inquiry set up under Article 146 of the Constitution to determine some inquiries against some petitions against her, and she's not had notice of the specific charges in respect of which the prima facie case has been made. the basis for such charges, and the reasons why she's supposed to go through the inquiry. I mean, this is a basic right that is available to every citizen of the country. It's not an account of her being a chief justice or her requesting for the grant of higher rights than as are due ordinary citizens. It's asking for basic constitutional right. The notice of charges that she's standing trial or she's supposed to respond to, the basis for saying that's the case for her to answer. And indeed, this is a very significant point. It's a decision that resulted in her suspension. Are you saying that she cannot know the reason why she was suspended? She cannot know the specific charges on the basis of which the president said that she should go and stay at home and for another person to assume her office? I mean, this is very strange. It's something that is very much alien to every civilized legal system. But we'll see. We'll wait the reasons and then we'll deal with it.
Ani amuti ayora Godfrey Dami mrebi atwom no na oya attorney general jesana nsam no bebrebe ya na we sesi ogina mu semranim ni ama suspended chief justice Mami Gertrude Tokono na nsam bi na mote no
nti bebrebe apa challenge kai no sida o say oh so waka potoka so sida
because na
hey, oh, and that's all. No, I am Attorney General Okrumu.
In America, say maybe a general Attorney General. And you know, yes, only Mrano. I was so Mrano a year, Juma. Now, nice money to Jano. Nice, Osha, not just say, get to say, chief former, and I say, suspended chief justice say, Nientia, ye Jinaso, and they are suspended, no, and some near man who be on Roman TV.
Now on TBA is then or the whom I
Babo. Sentina Chesa Anka, same maybe or Anka, you said na committee name and was a babont, and I was saying, no babonting about cansem. Aha, and sending in our can be, and there's all the Momodian if Intina as some no young so
Godfrey the Boadame or in a badam for my men can't say, near what can ye na be see, the law is the law. Papa, hashtag, the law is the law. Won't you see a sign court to be? And you mona, meba, almost time no, and you mona bibi almost say go to court. And see our court, and it's 1 year dean and running ye juma, and run a train to sound, got for the boardame, and run a train to sound. Ye dean, nemran ye juma, Ghana ye juma bu, momo time no, a chum. Ya bomo bongalata kotinante nipa fia bi 38.2%. Na dodo na ekase odo ma amade wo ye ne ye ni di hu awia na me kase sese a wona mukromu a de enwuma amanfo eto ye peneri ye no wo dem neri ye na ye de dide papa ye ni dide wo ye ne ho nti emra na ye adwuma MPP fu okuma bi no wo mo nti ase a mutumi kotena Pluto wo pekran so a maase wo ho anase Jupiter na opa ni nyina wo ho wutumi kotena ho na Ghana enya adwuma se de ye nyina ye hwehwe ada ni dede na ye to ansam no so asam ba ku bi akoso a Ghana fu ani gi age wo ho nyasam ketewa se na ye te krom ha enya owura bia wose ye fe no Bernard Entwibu asiako ene wo mo boni din chema wuntumi asase politics ayafo MPP mu ama wono sei no wo ye dwomtire ni ma MPP e wa santemantemu eti wo bodi chema wuntumi na ne ninkunkomua amemema omo ho so na wo boni tinko peja na beti na me de mea mene no hwan kra na wose wone me ye pe e wa santemantemu a wo kasa ya ma bi koka asantemawura otufo se tutu na bedwafo na chase chama wuntumi pata se Ghana ha de yento nyumo emfre no yo ebra MPP womo ewo aban mu no ye behwe ko sana chama wuntumi ye kwa ya ye gina kwa ye branchuo nimiri forest ne nkorabata no abrantie no etu galamse wo mu ena woman kasa ban abreso ye kai se asoye hwensa se no bode ne petwe ho ahia ho nsem so womo eba beka ye ese papai munyai kwaye na mo sen no se chama wuntumi wuzu wuntu galamse ya wan kasa wa ban abrem eba be ye asem a na mo ka ho asem twe ho manso eti sa ensemi enaja yeguso twia na ban asesa na yese brabekire mu ekire ete na no CID procedure ne fa wo mo yenhwehwemu fa awurukasem emu awurukasem esanse nipa da sani se medie adwuma ewo wiase nyina oh fema gudie yetumi to fema gudie na so yeje tumi krata na yede atu ne mra kwan so eti ye woni maku a wo mo etu fema gudie but medie metu fema gudie metu no wo kwan bone so menam kwati kwan so betu fema gudie wo kwaye mu na ehun sunsanse ho no ede yade aba beja manfo so yete kromo a yehu se nipa binom wo be galamse ehun susanso nti wo mo liver na asai wo mo kidney na ehun semaka wo ba penfo be kwa wo so obekwa aba na sebe ne ba ne ntohra na asa ne hwe ani ho wo ba be kwa wo so na ne ba nani ba ku ni wo na so ni ho na no ne kra sebe e fa atia ne nsa ni ho nsem we nyina yehu bi wo omaimu ana apomudi mu adwumefo esra ban se wonya bibi mfa wo sanse galamse ha eso kani abaye to my penny okufu ade one more number basashe ade Dr. Baumia eka ho wo mo anya hwe amfa ho abai papa aba na yetu galamse so sa mo se mo mani panya so eti CID ato nsa frɛ Bernard Ntwibo asi akwa osa ne homra ne se chama wuntumi se bra na ebeyi ensema no wo koye no ansa na kra no na national security akratifo ebi wo madinkan akọ na teraye ese wo mo kɔhwɛ ade wo hɔ ne ebehɛ MPP fo amambofo wo mo board dompem ekoye se wo mo empre ema chese wo mo nye wo mo adwuma na mo dodo ya sen ese national security fo no kra no wo mo na wo mo pɛ ne bokoboko nti ama me bi obebo ne ba wo se wo pegididi ana se wo pɛ bokoboko so national security fo no mo pɛ bokoboko eti mo MPP fo no wo mo hwɛ mo ma mo di sebese nya brasem ne kire wo eti wo mo ekɔ wo wie na chama wontumi aba ai edoma amade na wo dia wo me ho na menye Ghana ni bi wa na ade na ba asesa na mo tata me keka ansem a etanu ati na CID eto nsa frɛ no ese wontumi bra na beyi ensem bia no ti wo kɔ ya nchekora na wo mo eja no ma ne bail wo kɔpɛ na economic and organized crime office yoko for me to chama mo wo mo so ebe mwa no ese papa bra na ye wonsem bi ebisaw ye de wontumi a wo se wiase nyina ye ne de akoduru yoko akache a wo se me yawe besi na me ne mo kasem wontumi egu so hye NIB omo clinic wo so yawe ene yesi yo wo de o yawe a ye be hwew ama wo ho ato na ensem yi mu na ne mra ni mu nim anase kanna yin mo se mo be sampa na ye ne mra ni mu nim
wasesa no
asem no ma ye de
ntokwa bia ne se dia o ye yire ho de ko
we ye serious ntokwa
nte so nya serious lawyer
oh okay I get it
bia na lawyer for no so does but e bia se ko bo matcha se u first half na wo players a odi omu ginem
e na ntokwa ni mu ye din a
wo se
ye concert for ye pe omo ye serious kuku ama ha ma metia eti ne mra nim sese eye lawyer and appear kubi won nsem twofo atwetwe nkomo no wokase anokwasem se ekwan pa aban yi enam banbofo se de chema wuntumi enam so no wo manenye ho eye de ye wo soja ban mu anase ye wo kabi ma menka bia ban mu na se na ban bia ba wo ya enka mu benya kwan ababan mu lawyer and appear kubi ese ekwan ye de chema wuntumi enam so no nanenye ho.
My client has been taken to hospital for medical treatment. We have given our statements. They preferred some allegations against him. He responded to them. We haven't finished with interrogation, so we'll come back to continue, hopefully tomorrow if his condition improves. Otherwise, he will stay there until that the doctors discharge him, and then we will come together, we'll come back to continue the interrogation. Nevertheless, we have also received this afternoon a writ of summons from Exim Bank, and we are going to respond to the pleadings tomorrow. And I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to mount a defense of the writ. When we are in court, we will indicate that to the court that this we consider a civil matter, for which reason Exim Bank has issued a writ of summons to us, which we are also responding. So this one of a supposed criminal investigation, I am sure and confident that we will be able to also surmount a defense.
Eti weye Bernard Nchibu Esiako chairman wuntumi ne mre ni mu ni lawyer Andy Apia Kubi ena yete ne nka no sesi ade chairman wuntumi sede wo Javeda hospital no enya sem kito Ghana for zamobebo mpa yama ne de ne monka ne mpa ibo musan say ne yade no anu ode pa na chairman wuntumi ye ne wo Javeda ayasabien brand national security for ekọ ne ho nso no what the ensemble etuja bema power so wa kokudro yentie no
adai minya Ghana ni bio especially say the one we never president inti minya Ghana ni bio Ghana for mu sorry o Ghana for mu sorry o abi before nyina mu sorry o abi before nyina mu sorry o ayamunti ana mahama yemse abi before ayamunti ana mahama yemse the vice president da me madam board so da me my CEO da me my minister da aya dia ya aya chairman na bidie na what me campaign ma me ama me campaign ma me party na me ya adwuma sadia awreshemu a o so me di ma me no ma ya wie ya nwene wono awene yewura mahama one president of Ghana eti no so anso 2013 mu ya saba be bu madwuma mubu majuma eni abia yi nyina no ya baaye no manka bibia abia bia wo say bia bi da man kai mubu ayi ma top majuma nyina ma count pa bididie wo so no me ma count pra bididie wo so no se be tua me ma school fees kra pa aye den what I say mo se mo de mo start ma count so nyina na sabe me sika ben na be fa me ho abai sika ben na be fa won't be ho me ma count
na chama wuntumi ebisa say bone ben na waye ene say yebo kwa edu say wutu galam say wo kwaye mu na wase ene ba ne say adamenya Ghana ni ana wuntumi the law is the law won't asia go to court na ninyina mu ono hwe obura yi ananka wase ye ntonyum mfre no ono ne etese gang leader ewo Ghana hanti asantemand mu de wo ba ho a my penny mama papa bi ni onyamfo saa no wo ba ho a gese wabege permission wo no wuntumi wansa na wa mane kwama na ba wo de nsem betu dwa no wose wo do mama wo ye hwan yentie wuntumi
mi slow now problem run wuntumi mama se me nu mi anu gira ho eya fa so da fo du achi na hwese me wo watimi a say me buy a year and a juma ye we will push ubatimia pushing wuntumi now even illegal legal no what is the difference? The difference is a document. Yeah.
Eti one ekuya nipa or say wo ye hwan wo John mama wo ye hwan
John mama kra de onyankane John mama nyankane we emra na account because all tietie mu nyina wan boga na fama ne so akoji sika bi so okodua buro
sanete
wan boga na fama ne so akoji sika so okoye kwan me de minim so contractor en na kura nka minim so contractor for Ghana na minim so ka ho wakoji sika kodua buro Exim Bank loan san matete wankoye sika no wahi dia akoji so anka ni nyina ne hu se
na dwuma na no wo ye nimri forest mu no
wanka ni nyina anfa nka ho na wantimi anka wa mu nyina na say MPP funds Ghana funds wo this gold na wo gi wo TV so uma wo ka se
Ghana ni bi ka
wo ka se ma diketu bi kura anfa nye chentu me ko mu ana
pa chese ono ana
enti anu wana wo kura sama ba wa kan asem se ampanyin se bi onkudi a onkoyo ati asinti onkodi a aba wonkoyo ba mama nka se o ka se mahama nya ne hwe because verbally nsema o ka gugu papa no no si aka se onu samro o sin for information ya dia ankonya baby nyina no because na nsam no so wo kan ya ma vice president
wo do nanimu
tree form is a wo show bi ma me anim so wo de o hwe me pese me bo so wo hwe anim kura o ye bibi be no ye enti sambranka watimi awini so ka se odo ejina court edian na wo be ye enti wo ya mra na di
stop creating that impression say eye man penny mahama na wo enti wo kasa bia na wa bia wanum 360 degrees na wo kasa de no jai eye woniama bia wa ye na wo account for it enti ma yenti asesa wo ye MPP ni Francis Mate wo ye MPP ni na se yachi wuntumi se wo kodi akire bia minimum problem eta sa bra wo mo enjoy no na wo nka ho wo kra besi ne wo bransa na watua rent besi ne 2 square mil kra wuntumi nyani enti mom nkodi wuntumi ne wo mo ekeka ho achi na emra ne nya na adwuma. After all, the law is the law. Na one say emre bi wone asanteman enya asemu bi wakokeka sa obi nanum kasa rough ya wakokeka ensemu tia nanan matan konwa wasanteman mu emie to nsafre no edru wose wo mra no na oso yare na oda hospital yede image ne bechemo yede to sisi amfa ntoso aha ena ne so entakua wa hu bra na oda hospital no
so ko chana ebi mi so yare da chana yare da nfe unzo no tem bi ana no beyi ka ma no na so benya asem no oyare nti no we na won se fa ni serious oyare
me dem hu so oyare
because oni events asantema na se menhia nya issue oyare na we so oyare nti me aga se bia onya asem na fake se oyare
eti me hu so oyare wusi mu pampan na course CID yede wo koyokodi a wo yare papa so me bra na ebe face mra esa na tie me patro na before munyini no onyare na omra me gina mra na no yenkwa amaso ye ne Dr. Jonathan Asante Watcher eni nkomo wa be ye power amayosam empensem mu wodi ne dwuma wa University of Cape Coast. Doc yamo akwabo e de ba power TV XYZ enyume no si abem Kasiebo so radio XYZ and so far
Eponze mama Joseph
yada se pa enyume ni adaji a wanya edi amayen megide se chema wuntumi ensensem yi wodi wani edi akire ne nsem a wo ka no wo create the impression say when as a political witch hunting aban no aba yede tumi ama en wo mo tata no wonye eboni bia from where you sit no won say aban tata MPP fo
yo mini aba me da wase be poso mana maminda wase na juma pa mu nyina mudidi aboga na mai kebmem kebia mamu no emi se ebeye nwa kakra ma adwum beye na kakra se unless bia MPP faithfuls who want to go to the aid of Mr. Wontumi, because we are talking about someone who is very braggadocious na adwum say o man bibia she ono no nsa. In fact, to the point is that Ashanti region krano say omampenia nanka oyo opposition that work Ashanti mamua also the permission every free you want to me home. I'm trying to say we beside the point. The point is that the security forces and state institutions no mujuma and some say one thing omampeni to Ghana for him Ghana for the one buy into that no, which some of us champion was accountability. Because this is a very question I'm beside that about me. I say, can you really afford Ghanaians accountability? Ubet me investigate PDS, ubet me investigate Bost, ubet me investigate Ghana Cathedral, National Cathedral. And if all of this, you don't have the temerity to do so there, then Ghanaians will have to decide otherwise. And that otherwise, Oman Penny Mahama, and Nabedi, Professor Najin for Kwajiman. Intino, no, the point is that as Omaino, as ordinary citizens, the only way we can benefit, there are several means, but one important way which we are benefiting, and I say, not only former appointees of the former president, but including appointees of the current government. That point is accountability. It is a process of accountability. So a bit so far now, among security forces, it is just say their presence are being felt, and it is just unfortunate to say do some persona Wontumi as part of his modus operandi na akwa te say odin nsam hu na say de ne twene fom a no petu ayare odin nsam hu na de ne kwa no petu ayare. At this point in there, me free say the security forces must even go a step further, and I think that should affect both sides of the political divide. Say will be our opinion politically exposed person. That's a security forces do muduma. Let's say rather found the work of Biania Kotu and Samoa. That's all from for I think it is a breach of the Public Order Act. You are inciting people against the state, and that in itself must see some kind of prosecution. Mm-hmm. Apart from every way you're monetizing on, that is an incitement, and you must see a prosecution to that effect. We feel that the normal politicians, both sides, because interest and no, then it becomes what? An embarrassment for our democracy. It becomes an embarrassment for the security forces. It becomes embarrassment for the entire government. And I would say, growing up in our democracy, things of that nature must stop. If you are politically exposed, you are not above the law.
Sir. Very well. And Ukraina and Rana Rashabedomachi, making a right honorable advancement Bagbin. Now, walk at parliamentarians. I say, ye one rebi the bomb who by name, say, Uber to me, Aquabonti, Akudi, Sebe, and Yambra Sembiasa, who break him rana dear, and yes, I say, Embrano and Woody. At this point, Yenmo say, in the coming days, set ye be arrest be a titi to say ebeba na say invitations ahodo ebeba sa second for yata kra ye hwe ne mo se obeba ono so de da ho kane aban ne yenimu ne ma e course so a Ghana fo dodo na ye hwe ne mo kwai sa ban ebetwehwem eti ye invite wo mo sa na afutuo be na wo de be ma wo mo echitai for ketua bi 38.2%.
Well, I think it's if some open for a diomachi, among us from Obushi phone call non-quota omachi. No, the membership of the party itself, they go so disgruntled, they go so disheartened, they go so apathetic against their own party. And you know, and I mean, Ghana take off from against the Syria. A benefit who NDC, a benefit who MPP, a benefit who PPP. That is nationalistic. And until you say, "Obey a coding Amrasam Abra Bemua." And now do Uncocote. You can't face your presence is needed. And no son is a bit too. Listen, you cannot hold that person responsible because one small Sabraho.
Yeah.
So, for example, of a letter, and you deal with the decisions you take here, actions you take here, both for and against. There's the need for that kind of accountability. And that accountability, it benefits us as ordinary citizens. It is the only way we can benefit, especially the Chicago Kodinko for bottom any concept of Kodiwa. I will say they should account to all of us. And it's the media, I will advise them. And I think if the security authority will go a step further, proposing now, then it means that apart from all charges, the person will have committed another offense, which is the breach of the Public Order Act, and he or she must face sanctions accordingly.
Very well. Doc, yada sepada je wenya ediamaye enyumre set bia nkomo ye beto aso da chibi eni echi yada se. Eti Dr. Jonathan Asante watchere wabi ye pa ewo amayo sempenseni mumu ya political analyst odini duma wo University of Cape Coast and amote say one ye AD enkomo no nti ote bragadosio and that no your condition it is a wo exhibit sad dia na tese wo ye bragadocious
and na be now no
silent
na be now
yeah doc ya that's pa esa na mama kai me sweetheart samijimfi sana okasa che Dr. Baumia Dr. Baumia is being braggadocious.
Na say enieni mkura wo ka utu
jenne numu no sa na wo dai ho yo na da ho no na da emra ne baye na adwuma pepepe. The law is the law.
Na ayamra no anya adwuma ne ntentem mama mu delay.
Yes.
Asem no chebebra na ejo.
Yes, yes, prakonam ye di ne show so. Eti ye penentem se ye behu outcome na be film aba. Exactly. Ti Ghana for montam kutu entwen ye say abai papa be de bibi ekọ show.
Yet was na say aban papa aba enti ena Ghana mampenya se nani abere ye adwuma yasem kuma se wo hwe se odinyo ba tutu ye ene oni mpanyimfo kuku damaje se kebie bem akohia atu adwena hwe kwan a 24-hour economy no se ebe ye adwuma na etimi abosa nsanhye no policy inside ye tie no se mpanyimfo pa omo da no de se nsem nyina akoma na so no so wabie bi ma hwe de ode beye ne bebi obehya asia ye na etimi aboantie ne no na se framantem forte de esanse se voter lake na da hono se no bebe timi aye ade magana fo no enye asem kuma krai so mbehwe na etimi aye adwuma se ye bi noba ye de bi se ni webre na no na bekoso ye duabro ye duamu na se ni nyina na etimi aboa eni ntia na mro ne mpanyifo akohia wasa adwuma de no gena mampanye de sansemi atudwa.
One of its boldest proposals is the development of the Volta Lake Economic Corridor. This corridor, centered on the Volta Lake and the Volta Basin, will become a national production zone and logistics span. The plan envisions cultivating over 2 million hectares of arable lakeside land, revitalizing the fisheries sector on the lake, and creating a chain of industrial parks that produce goods for domestic and regional markets. To support this corridor, the lake will be activated as a transport highway, moving food, people, and goods more efficiently than our congested roads allow us to do currently. New floating assets, lake ports, and long-term investment partnerships will be developed in coordination with the Volta River Authority and the private sector. We must move beyond just hydropower and unlock the broader economic potential of this beautiful national asset. But the Volta Lake Corridor is only part of the broader plan. The 24-hour economy program identifies priority value chains across all regions, and these include agro-processing, pharmaceuticals, textiles, light manufacturing, tourism, digital services, and the creative economy. Each one has specific bottlenecks, and the program outlines targeted solutions. On infrastructure, the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund will lead efforts to develop industrial parks, logistics hubs, and upgrade transport links.
Na we ayansama Ghana mampanyewura John Dramani Mahama so ade to Ghana no achi no kirem se enche bia no na se 24-hour as economy dwumadie no secretariat na pound man no ye beyambra ade atayekire no ma obo adwuma ye secretariat bia mbre bie no hwi ni we se yabasam ombeje Ghana sky se na nkunte boy ba se ya yentimi nka wunsemi we de ombeye mra de atayechi na ye adwuma se de ese efata.
Earlier this month, I received the complete draft of the 24-hour economic policy from my advisor, Mr. Guzitano. I have reviewed it, and I'm confident we now have a coherent and actionable framework with which to deliver the results. An effective catalyst for the 24-hour economy policy is a stable macroeconomic environment, which we are achieving through close coordination between the monetary and fiscal authorities. But the program goes beyond macroeconomic stability, which already, like I said, is being pursued by the Ministry of Finance and the Bank of Ghana, and focuses sharply on production, enterprise, jobs, and exports. At its core is an integrated value chain transformation approach. This approach addresses structural bottlenecks not in isolation, but comprehensively through infrastructure, finance, land systems, logistics, and skills development. One of its boldest proposals is the development of the Volta Lake Economic Corridor. This corridor, centered on the Volta Lake and the Volta Basin, will become a national production zone and logistics span. To support this corridor, the lake will be activated as a transport highway, moving food, people, and goods more efficiently than our congested roads allow us to do currently.
Na we ayan sama ganman penya di tu dwane no echi no nipa enya akwanya kopie mu ewo multi-sectorial engagement na se heso ene anem sini or therefore Kasiebo echi ehwe nkomo. Oh, wrong tape. Na we no ebrepemu ensam no so nyina no ye de beba beto aso amamo.
Wasigusu ATA Power 97.9 Radio XYZ TV XYZ Woshayen enyume no siabem Kasiebo na yede ebramu na yebo bram rashebe drum dom dodo pani ya wono na edoma no boko central rashebe dwani ye honorable Mahama Yarega enei wode atu edwa atom rashebe dafo nyinanim ese wahu eno ana national chairman ma NDC woka yensemoni internet tedin it was aban no yewo ne nkrabata obia wona de ye wo mrahye bedwade wo ho ye watemu adwuma ne wo ho ye wo man pani ate aye de e wo ho na da obonyuma nso ye wo ye de an it was say eba ne nkrabata na ema obi ne di nko obi diem wo bia ne lelemu wo say eba no ensem a ebata atemu adwuma no ho a ma obi enkonko brɛbrɛmu wonti ase no watena nkyɛn atwɛn ame akyerɛ wo mu ɛse sɛ wo bebrɛbrɛmu na ɛde ensɛm foforo a ɛnhyɛ nkran ɛbɛbam wɔde afutu sɛm ɛtuadwa wɔ bra na wɔne nsɛmtwɛfo ɛkasa.
As for the judiciary and what is happening in the judiciary, I think that as a coordinate branch of government, we should be mindful the extent to which we go interfering in the work of other branches of government. I am a lawyer by training. I pay attention to the process. So far, I have not heard anybody specifically say that this part of the process is not provided for in the Constitution. I have not seen anyone. I have listened to all the discussions. Not one single, indication that this step in the process. People are throwing innuendos. People are speculating. Oh, why is it that these lawyers who are known to be lawyers who have ever represented XYZ are the ones who are also representing the people that somebody decides to choose as lawyers? It's not my business. Are you getting the situation? My business is whether or not the process is respected. Are you getting the situation? Now, somebody says, I want the hearing to be held in public. I want a transparent process. Did the Constitution say a transparent process? Did the Constitution say a process in camera? If the Constitution said a process in camera, when you were being vetted in this parliament and you were being appointed as a Chief Justice, why didn't you say that I am accepting the job subject to me not accepting the procedure for removing me? If you had told us at that time, would we have appointed you as Chief Justice? It comes as a package. The Constitution creates the office of Chief Justice, and the same Constitution creates the procedure by which the Chief Justice should be removed. If you accept the office, you must accept the procedure by which you are going to be removed.
When mrashebe dom dodo danu ni Honorable Mahama Yarega wasaya boko central mrashebe dwani.
Yanto aso na yankwe no Ghana chese nsem ni bi ho a na chese nipa bia mo se adango dada do wo ho na se otoa na de bia behwe gban na ye be se nipa din be se nipa image keke ananu ya tia na se yetete ya se Ghana mampanya abomodin na awura bi se be na se mba dodo so betimi anya akwanya ewo eye amembo mu nti man ye maye kwan se obia mbeye bi jesa ubetimi nko ade baby na awura ba ko bia ne ho aba asem se ewo eye appointment so yesi pound so enko boa mpanyimfo jesa omo no eye National Insurance Authority on be board no jesa on be hwe no mdwumadie ne ade atimi akoso kama no ami ne ho nsem no jesa wo hwa se do de batu dwa no o kirem so no jesa o valid license so o practice medicine na se o practice medicine dia medicine dia we herbal medicine and I say or the way be medicine the way be no nice a man for dig information and I say omuchim say there be o wura say aye ani sansa darling ni dinu say no dia no pepe almost there be that so one say that wanted that is a dango dada dre and as over Ghana for Nessa we trying to frakadam as a position and I'm so ne Ghana man penny say yea NHIA DNS and one say a great position you are jefu in some or they also practice medicine baby medicine go practice no or what they are to her now go practicing and they make us say as a nyadia mame a year Annie Sansa a year darling. Sa position ya de mano e da ho ekran biom mampanya agena de ntibiri pemuno wan hwa na mensa koka na ma koka
na why medicine
na medicine for ngwa na ehwe
esa omo ye no omo tre ye reps efi various institutions and asset fields no emuna ye de omo ba
o ti se sadia se ne me ko represent media no ho
now I have insurance. What's your having? One man should show one.
I said,
and I said, Yanamuana, yes, Laman for some Mumaka, Mumra may be. Abromo, Pebi, and to where the Diako in a minimum and Trey Yohu, and Trey next time, Biana. Yemo be appointment no I was say yemo dina ye hwemu ye ansa ye de dwumadie no e de amano but media ayahwe mam ko present as media personnel nti o mun sem bia no na say wona obebo ho dem enye bad
nti no ya ye die
my peniata ye mon kai akua krantema wa ha asa omo epe bia ye ne te ho na obi ti ba mpacha obra beka ye ho ana enye the Extraction Accountability Project. You turn omutia from tip. One more botane so mobeshe ama ebano femo goodie tour. Yetu ni kwan paso. Nene omo kase penny bakwa wakoka gold board. Eye obra godrin ama. Well, General Secretary, my Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners, one more general Montias, I say, one more crown baby, one more two more from a good year, or in Shiapim, so Chebi at Adiantum, and an important Mosino, irresponsible mining be a one more year or honor, and Yasem 20 today, now gold body, a domo ebekamo. Charles McCarthy, one a year General Secretary, my tip, one in September for Kasai.
A kwa omuye dede. Ewo man we musio na galamse nyo ye nyai galamse omu ba bedwam a the way omu carry omu se na omu sikasa as if so omu do man we a na ukohwe enuma omu ye na je so omu ya mamofo awudifo a se farasifo ene ni omu na enti ye se ye sha asiafi Ghana Small Scale Miners Association eyeku a omu ti no 2011 na General Secretary Eddie Godwin Ama the General Secretary from the year 2020 embassy ne or that's the General Secretary Godwin Ama dwenanu wo Ghana ha oni TV stations are kese ni nkitwa nyina ye interviews o mo de omuchi galamsey no kra na mo ye call on site bi a wo tubi ewo chebi adadientem in sutem ena ye fede de osino esifa wani behwe ese wani ense o kache wa se o tumpa won kataso na nnumate sana evia Kofi Amabo a wo Minister of Lands and Natural Resources ono so ye wo gidie se onim sana Sami Jemfi o ye CEO ewo gold board no ye nsusu ye mu ne se no mu nim se Godwin Ama o se ye nsase na ye dia betudwa with
Eti Charles McCarthy, one of the General Secretary of the Extraction Accountability Project. You're trying to have from tip.
No, na se yebeda na se pasa na nya be na omoshe se galamse nse mebetimi akoso na che se yemfa aseda ma amode madwenkyere enso ebeboa Kasiebo na se eye Sedu Shaibu wo se women at work well done said ya Kofi Kenata beka no ya de wasepasa so na Teresa eye akote also sani moji usani ba miensa e de baye efe eye fortune so wose bebi a won wonte enka papa technicians ne behwe na se kaswa ofanko se wose wonte enka pa na on behwe no atunioma e de aboa saso na se eye Daniel Edu was so the baye or sebe poso ma description how the baye de anu o she papa ma ura Godfred dame di nu konya no yifa obisa so na positive change and so ade ne de ba no de dada na hwa no te onye na adwen so obesesa nti ehonsem so so na Yakubu and so offenso and so ode ba no so dada na mu na awo efe Asamoah Francis also ode baye wo say owura Mahama just obomodin said ya oye no sa na say enkono na wo hwe live yeso de wase sa so na nyansapo Addison also de bi ebaye sa so na patience ofori wo de wadwen kire ebaye bebre na no na keka wo je say bripam no so no ye de wonsam so ebeto so ede amamo
ye de omase mesu afri okumanga ho na kama mete
okay
na ye fasida kese ma solak natural clinic so oboye chidom e wo Kasiebo emu solak se wa hwehwa wo mfe bebre bi ma wo ba makachi a wo mo ebebo ma onya eba ato na so kidney ho nsam liver wo mo ede bibidro na ehwe ema wo na ase apagya wo da na do wontumi na Dr. Solomon apia kubisi bra wo behwe wo mo wafidie sonko de ye adwuma pa solak natural clinic o wakra ha kokomemre oban Harvard Senior High School and wo mo nkasa 0553932631 0553932631 hack healthcare wo mo de hack some extra na capsule saba we ye all satanfo aduro ba kope eno na bua etuta eye osa ase efi chese ni peduenu ma hoto eba osa aba wo so ama walusi weight untumi enidi chese waye kuntan wo bua ye cheko me patro hwehwe hack some extra ene capsule senom eba bua food and drugs authority age atum se ye ba bi eton waduro bi wo ho ene hack healthcare any enkomo on number is 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center woman so na free was a meme momra na momehwe mo prostate o prostate no check hwe problem bi animu a wo da onyame ase problem hyase a no ma so ano e de ama wontem afa wo sexual weakness anase wo modemo ewo empam ewo fom no wo ba Medimosis akachia wo mo de bibidro be hwe bibia betemudin afe wo se wo haw ewo wo sim bra wo wankasa wo hwehwe wo sim mpoda ko na Medimosis emwa wo mo mfidie sonko didi dwuma adenta bavia wo ne police station din hwe ni mo Accra Central ASL building emu Ghana Highway Authority Ministry so mo waje kojo ne school for the deaf edi enhwe ni mo ahena makokobe ewo kumase wo mo ho number ne da screen so far one more 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 Allstack Real Estate yen sase papa fie ene ho wo say wo pasase ato do we yikuma se bi do yumu afenya do wa do wenya shayosa eyo makachi na obeba land garden sembi anim ensase no so edaye ene Allstack Real Estate enkasa e was 0244 684 069 0244 684 069 Antec Herbal omo the Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules and aba Dre eboa wa wona se apagya wonu mu bia ebetwetwe ama wa ye kama wonso a wodon so ntantan kase moroso cholesterol bonni bia banipadua nim wo bonsa a wote ya wom arthritis wapon waposo wote ya wom wo kasa anka bonni fi wonu mu ba Spanish garlic mixture and capsules numu bi ebeboa yepa baby eto nro bia bi wo food and drugs authority age atom seye eno omon kasa wo 0266 114 111 0266 114 111. Little George Health Shop se waba waba enra wodo ebua emani pedua na hode bom womoton ni nyina bi owotema community 5 PV or bin roundabout in the Presbyterian Church and intem kowa mixture kowa plus mixture Dominion powder Mr. Kill vitamins and minerals ni nyina womo eton be healthy juice ahodo na wose ubetumi afra wom 0243 140 wo pe enro ni bia babia wo bia womo de bebro fa number ni wo screen so 0243 140 213 na wono edi enkomo Sabashaba Center and afraid Dr. Sabase what the edro tatahwe etuko kwase aba Sabash koko bitese ya no wanu mu bi eye koko etumi do ha ba pa constipation sisi ya de wo koko hawo me pato hwehwe Sabash koko bitese na no mu bi afa wodu Sabashaba Center sexual weakness wo mu tuase infertility wo tuase hepatitis B sexual infection ni nyina wo mu ye ho adwuma eye bibidro no wode ebe ye adwuma ma osa wo mu La Paz Abrantia Sport wo no mu ne di enhwene mu wo betumi afrɛ Sabashaba Center ewo 0500 064,000 0500 064,000 fɛ Dr. Sabasisi a obeje wo so na fe XYZ broadcasting ye catcher when you may say ya ton ho wuduma na wudi no wo chetokro mu ba bi obi ahu ekwan a wo be fa so am ya te wonka say wo do ntuma bebo ye de ano na ya ton wo e de ya kira mansan etifa wadwa ton de wo bibia bra na ye mo ho dawro e ma wo na se wo pese enyumaku awodo abaye a wo to mo nka say ye bo mo nyuma ho dawro no ye te won so nka for number 0533 825 870 0533 825 870 na cha say ton wo ho e ma mansan ente wonka babia wo bia we eye promotion ko a ye nti bomode ase wo be friend number 0533 825 870 Power Specialist Aba Hospital ena efre ma me Beatrice akosua dia ya wo mo dia bibidro na saya dia o wo say hepatitis A B C D E wo ba ma kache obeti afri wo tede ama fatty liver and I say fibroid baby etale wo uterus ne ho no yes wo wo a enye yie ye be nane afri wo Power Specialist Aba Hospital ama conception etumi atake place wonso wanya ba e de ato na so wo de jirika jiraba madro sonko eboa ema motenka ewo empamu eno no herbatin mixture eno so boa ema wo immune system no ahode ebomu yie pam wo mo ewo akra ha kwabenya ACP Road Power Specialist Aba Hospital ewo ho Power Hospital bus stop ena obehu Kumasi Feyase Lake Bosomtwe kwan no edua ya junction wo mo ho Takrade Anadi Estate wo mo ben Hantamai Rural Bank eno mo nkasa 0244544442 0244544442 Let's Talk Educational Consult or say abe for kwan ya faso e de kire nkwada ade enim ene say wo ucha say enya se wo di cane ana se aba esi akwada so na wo kire na de we woto bo ase na wo hwa talent e wonimu na wo to nsupa wo necha edigu sisa na wonyina be ye pabin wo mo de nkro fi 6 months e ko 6 years na One year Saturday school one entrepreneurship, reading, writing, personality development, IT training, and the Kika Unina, one more rotation in Gua Estate, Mango Street, or Ben Lejukuku Municipal Assembly, and one morning como 0249-069-821. So we school, what person wa church for mu training woman free 0249-069-821. Edu Herbal Clinic, Dr. Edunie was ya dia broni entumi ansa wono nesa titru ayi stroke wo mo ye stroke specialist pa etu wo de hye bia nya stroke emubo ya dia fa ne koho wo be sa ne ya dia ya bibidro ya na SMB test wo mo dia ba eye ma ne ma tinkadru ye so mo wo dofo so mo a wo hwe nanim saa woni atinka bia nom SMB test ebeboa na wo mo wo mankesim ba fikro mo doko official town kwa shi Ayinku street e wa kra hanso wo mo ha Dr. Dusi Francis Sia 0201 044 221 ebi a wo match bi a obebo wo hia SMB test 0201 044 221 0201 044 221 MTN Ejumapa promo nabo wase we eye Ejumedie bundle a yahwehwe de ama emma won se Ghana ha network ba ko pe and at say din to jema baby no ne MTN eti wo your ba wo be business na wo pese wo ne customers edi ensa woso eye MTN Ejumapa eno na wo do ho ebehwemu eti for phone no na dialysis ya star 506 star 5060 hash star 5060 hash ene bosisia wo be hu say edem Ejumapa bundle ye de mamu titu ene ya wada me pacho bomodin ase obegra bibi na ama ema monso mudwumedie etumi akọ enkan eti we eye MTN Ejumapa bundle ena ye cheche ne sa no star 5060 hash na wonso waje wodie Piwak natural hair for the 3P garlic mixture aba eno ebo yie papa emma nipadua no edi yie wapo no waposo ye oya no bi che say wapo no waposo anase wonsa no na nyina ye otitirichi ekese moroso wo se wafu ye kese 3P garlic mixture no ne adura wo benom Piwak natural hair for mo aduro 3P garlic mixture Food and Drugs Authority ajiatum say ye baby atom aduro bi wo ho eno mo nkasa wo 0248 928 824 me pacho number no the dash screen so no 0248 928 824 Ruta natural products eye papa Dr. Asford Abe papa bi won na de enroyi aba eye enua hine yakeka bom ne ye diaje eti no mu bia beboa wo test hwe wo ho dodo yesi wanya malaria wadra wo benom eye Ruta mixture na se typhoid so dia eye Ruta titanic ne wadro wo pese wo immune system no ejina yie na kutia chronic disease yade bi ntumi nwra ni peduenum eye Ruta life fresh ya baby ya to wadro nsu bia wo benya bia tom Food and Drugs Authority ajiatum say 0244503443 0244503443 na chase Sabre me mama mawusi sapon chief fire officer hwe me mama akua kese wanso butukon nkoko hwe anti bi mama wan tetegu ye chiam nyina mo hwe na me saka promo no me pacho fa wo phone sisia na ebo modern asa obedile star 274 hash star 274 hash na wo sha option 1 what you see Power FM na tese wa follow prompt ne sa yesika ne yeche yesika chade amasika bafie ye friend sika bafie eti mensa ka sika ne beto phone so a wo twa na wo di sa na wo se mensa account dan star 274 hash star 274 hash na e follow prompt no wotumi edia 50,000 ene echire hwe master sika ne ye chene sa no eti menka chire kra na wonso edi wodie na omade hye ha ena ensema hodo a yeboa no ede ebremo enwumrei say Power TV XYZ Radio XYZ no siabem Kasiebo yesita ewo so yeda efi ofa bia se sanso na kua kwantema na adwo akwachewa munyina boye chidom okofia brantie ene akra kofida ko ene akosia for wa manfo da tema yeda mo se Raf wona MP munyina mota yechi sanso na Francis ena kofida boy wo mo so aboye chidom o Elizabeth Tego esiesi ye ho na nwumrei mokote bekafo eyeme be po so hema nana ya fori wa amanfo komai agudie papa bi ladies dembols enafi
akuya grantman
yadamu nyina se ama monity yedu bia pese yeda wonso ase eti ye service yedam ase
Mese menana no agro pasa abi brabro jibedo imle no na ma premaye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye di agro na ye sa edu maybe cry na me ba no timide omo be gumi so
weekend no
hey mumle
memre eno ntina me ka kire o say ya no medi garlic capsules poso nyina ebesisi so kama as I stand here my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medi Moses garlic capsules. Black mamoja dini paduani mu efusani ye. Na esiesie obani barima mahona wodin. Ubinya edoi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy store freye 050-349-4885. Edoi enye mmofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medi Moses who how FDA ajije din kratui atu.
Muntie, ye watcha ya channel, afedie, pie, ohiani ya watcha no to atcha, mega cash lucky box, and ebe diwe hujuma, where ye game wa ube diska, instant cash prize. For phone number short code, *426*5#, and no, a peck and cry. Mega cash lucky box, and your name cross on beto, dial short code, *426*5#, our all network, follow prompt no, choose lucky box, never see cash, no, Nina, ya wodia. We met near the 500,000 Ghana cedis, and 5 billion. Siano Sisa Sanshi Shay, and Ella Jatum, our Caritas lottery platform, so, Mr. Shaka Crow.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi so misisi na kame na to na twetwe ina 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa edunu asa miracle bi wadro no just mafunu pra so di sia twini anka me humi esi so kas me humi ana esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni de fi na tinu ti pa me sa 3 days ni edunu anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi se ma yi di nyasa mketwa ana se we de metro aka so na me fa nse me nkwa na
me de abe pa 3 years ni na asemi gina wa me nemu se shinya se me kwa me de anoko bi amu so much medru abe 6 years ni tema bi am ye maji se ne meja na saya le nem kumi preko ene podi ana me koto 3 garlic mixer bi sama me kase yankupo no yam se ene ya me no kase me wa tomia me din wa me mtiache
3 garlic mixer ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops for piwak e 02489288824 and 02010000021